Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing the Furry Friends tag. I was tagged by my friend Lacey and I will also link her video and her channel down below. Definitely go check it out because she has the two cutest animals and they all make a guest appearance in her video. It was just so beautiful. There were animals everywhere and I loved it. Bob, are you going to at least pay attention to me during this video? So yeah, let's start off with the first question. And that is, who the hell is texting me? Anyways, what is our pet's name? My pet's name is Bob Marley, and the reason why is because Bob Marley is one of my favorite artists, and my cat is just so chill and so calm, but not really. And also because when I first got my cat, I was listening to Bob Marley in the car, and he kind of just sat in his seat and was really chill and grooving to the music with me. And at that point, I knew this cat is going to be named Bob Marley. But also, aside from that, I think the name Bob suits Bob very well. Isn't that a Bob? I mean, come on. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Alright, fine, I'm letting you go. Okay, what kind of pet is it and what breed? Bob is a cat, obviously, and if you haven't realized that yet, then perhaps you missed that day in kindergarten. And what breed? I have no idea. Street cat? How long have you had your pet? About 2 years now. How did you get your pet? This is a kind of sad, but at the same time happy story. I used to have a cat 3 years ago. His name was Winston Pickles. Leave it to me to name my cat awesome names because I have the coolest names for animals. So I had Winston Pickles and he wasn't really an outdoor cat, and one night he got out and he just escaped. And I was at work and my parents were sleeping, so no one really knew. And then after that, he never came back. So he either got eaten by something, because I live in the woods, so there's coyotes and all sorts of things everywhere, or someone must have taken him, which I think is most likely thing that could have happened, because my cat Winston was really friendly with people and he would just approach complete strangers. So it is a possibility that some drunk person driving around saw my cat, took it into their car, and I will never see that cat again probably because it's been 3 years, but I still hope to this day that he will reappear or someone will bring him to my door and be like, I'm sorry, I just borrowed him. Yeah, because you borrow cats like you borrow purses. That makes sense. But anyways, so after I lost my cat, I was on Craigslist every single day looking for him. And then eventually, after like a month of looking on Craigslist, I came across a post about a cat that had been found in a tree. Bob right here. Bob right here got stuck in a tree at 5 weeks old. And this guy said, if no one comes to claim this cat within 2 weeks, I have to bring it to a shelter because I already have like 50 cats. So I was like, well, why can't you have 51? But anyways, I digress. So I told him, if no one comes forth, why is there hair all over my face? What the hell, Bob? So I said, if no one comes forth within 2 weeks, I'll take him because I just lost my cat and it would really mean a lot to me. There's hair everywhere. It would really mean a lot to me if I could help this cat out because I just lost a cat, so this will give my life like a renewed meaning. So 2 weeks later, this guy emails me, you know, not sketchy at all since it's Craigslist. There's nothing sketchy about Craigslist. Well, I went there and it was in a sketchy neighborhood, I'm not gonna lie. And I get talking to the guy, I go into his house and we walk down to his basement, still not sketchy, but you know. And I find out that I actually went to high school with this guy, so things got less sketchy at that point. And there I saw him, Bob. Oh, he was so adorable. He was just this little tiny fluff ball with his big giant green eyes, and he was just standing there looking up at me. And I literally just picked him up and I took him, I didn't even have a cat carrier, and I put him in my car, I put him on my seat, and he just sat there with his little paws crossed and looking up at me. And I'm pretty sure that was the cat's first time in a moving car, and he was totally digging it. Alright, next question. How old is your pet? About 2 years old, I think, since I got him 2 years ago, so mathematically that would sort of make sense unless it's all a lie and he's like 12 and the man on Craigslist lied about it being a 5-week kitten. It was just a small dwarf cat with a growing disorder. I don't know. What are some quirky things about your pet's personality? everything. I mean, this cat is just so crazy. Even when we got him fixed, we thought he would be more calm and less crazy, but no, he's still crazy. And then he spends hours looking outside the window. Another thing is that this cat is completely useless. He will not kill anything. Most cats are supposed to kill mice and birds and stuff, but he can't even kill an ant. I've witnessed my cat follow an ant for about 5 minutes and then let it go. Come on, Bob, you could do better than that. My cat also talks, but only when he wants to. What does your relationship with your pet mean to you? Everything. This cat is the closest I think I will ever get to having a child. The other day I was laying in bed, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I just started crying because I started to think, holy shit, there will one day come a day that my cat's gonna die. So I started just thinking like, oh my god, what if we have to like put him down? What if he gets sick? What if he gets hit by a car? My cat means so much to me. My cat is like my soulmate. He has a piece of my heart, and I just can't imagine life without him. What are some of your favorite pastimes with your pet? Sleeping. My cat and I, we are such compatible nappers. If there is one person that might love napping more than me, it's my cat. But it's actually kind of dysfunctional because it's become a really big problem. What happens is I try to wake up in the morning at like 9 o'clock, but that's around the time that my cat jumps into my bed and decides to take a mid-morning nap. And so he curls up in a little ball next to me and is looking at me with his cute little eyes. And I'm like, oh, well, that's fucking great. I guess I'm gonna go back to sleep for another 3 hours. What nicknames do you call your pets? Bobby, Booby, Cookie Cake, Booberry, Munchkin, Bubble Butt. Another one that's really weird and makes no sense is Farl. Let me spell that for you. Farl. And apparently it's because my mother, who is Czech and speaks very broken English, decided one day, instead of calling him Marley, like Bob Marley, that she would call him Farley, which is okay and understandable, I guess. But then somehow Farley transgressed into Farl. So now he is Farl. Anyways, that's it for my furry friends tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to check in the description box below to see if I tagged you. If I didn't tag you, feel free to make this video anyways, unless you don't have a pet. That'd be kind of weird. Bob, you have to say bye to everyone. Bye. He's so cute.
Bob. Bob is so hairy. Harry, we should call you Harry instead of Bob.
Alright, bye guys.